If you're looking for a SharePoint alternative in 2026, chances are you're not starting from a place of excitement. Nobody really gathers around the office saying, you know what I wish we had more of? SharePoint. Usually, the story goes something like this. Your company adopted years ago, a few folders become a few hundred, someone built a workflow nobody understands anymore, permissions developed a personality of their own. And now, half the team spends more time looking for documents than actually working on them. To be fair, SharePoint isn't a bad product. The challenge is that it tries to do a lot of things at once. And when one platform becomes responsible for everything, it can eventually start feeling heavier than the problem it was supposed to solve. That's why so many organizations eventually began looking elsewhere. So instead of asking, what's the best SharePoint alternative, today we're asking, what are you actually replacing SharePoint for? Because a lot of people searching for the best SharePoint alternative, as the SharePoint is the one thing. Long story short, it isn't. Over the years, companies have used SharePoint as an intranet, a document management system, a knowledge base, a project workspace, and sometimes all four at once. So the best SharePoint alternative really depends on what you're trying to solve. Before diving deep into what each tool solves best, here's a shortcut. If you're looking for a modern intranet, platforms like MangoApps, Simpplr, and Workvivo are often stronger options. If knowledge management is the priority, Confluence, Notion, and Slite tend to be simpler and easier to adopt. If document management is your biggest concern, platforms like HyperOffice, DocuWare, and OpenText are purpose-built for that job. And if you need secure collaboration with clients, partners, suppliers, or external stakeholders in addition to internal communication, solutions like Clinked, Ignite, Box, and Huddle are commonly considered. So as we go through this list, don't focus on finding the single best platform. Focus on finding the one that's best for your use case. Number 1. MangoApps. If your primary goal is replacing SharePoint as a company intranet, MangoApp is probably one of the strongest contenders. This is very much an employee experience platform. Think internal communications, company news, knowledge bases, employee engagement, training resources, and social site collaboration. What it does well: modern internet experience, strong employee communication tools, knowledge management, employee directories and communities, mobile app for internal teams. If your biggest frustration with SharePoint is that nobody actually uses the intranet, MangoApp is absolutely worth looking at. Pricing. Pricing is not publicly available. The catch? It's primarily built for employees and internal communication. If your business revolves around clients, external stakeholders, or secure customer collaboration, it may be more platform than you need in some areas and less specialized in others. Number 2. Clinked. Most SharePoint alternatives focus primarily on employees. Clinked takes a different approach. It's designed to work both as an internal collaboration hub and as a secure client-facing workspace, which makes it particularly popular with professional services firms, consultancies, legal teams, financial advisory firms, insurance providers, and agencies. In other words, organizations that spend as much time collaborating with clients as they do with colleagues, what it does well: secure document management and file sharing, team and client chat, project tracking and task management, approvals and feedback workflows, knowledge bases and company resources, granular permissions and access controls, mobile apps for iOS and Android, and full white label branding. From an intranet perspective, it covers the essentials most organizations actually use every day and extends the same white label experience to clients, partners, contractors, and external stakeholders. Instead of maintaining one platform for employees and another for client communication, everything can sit under the same branded environment. Clients can access files, review documents, approve work, track project progress, and communicate with your team from the same workspace your employee use. The white label experience is also one of its strongest differentiators. Your logo, your colors, your domain, even branded mobile apps. So the experience feels like an extension of your business rather than a third-party tool. Pricing. Clinked standard plan starts at $194 per month, including 100 members and 1 TB of storage. There is also a smaller package available to startups at $714 a month per person. The catch: if you are looking for a highly specialized employee engagement platform with social feed or employee recognition programs, platforms like MangoApps may go deeper. Number 3. Confluence. If your organization is heavily focused on documentation and knowledge sharing, Confluence deserves a look, particularly if you are already using Jira. Confluence excels at creating structured documentation. Policies, processes, technical documentation, internal knowledge bases, meeting notes, project documentation. What it does well: excellent documentation capabilities, strong search, easy content creation, works well alongside Jira, and is great for technical teams. Pricing starts at $542 per user, so it will be somewhere between $270 for 50 employees and $5K for 1,000. The downside? While collaboration is strong for technical teams, document management and permissions aren't necessarily its primary focus compared to dedicated DMS platforms. Number 4. Box. If document management is your priority, Box remains one of the strongest alternatives. Box has evolved far beyond cloud storage. Today, it's heavily focused on enterprise content management and security. What it does well: advanced document management, compliance features, security controls, workflow automation, enterprise integrations. This makes it particularly attractive for regulated industries. Pricing: Box starts at $40 for 3 users with 5 GB upload limit, and the prices go up according to your specific needs. The trade-off? Collaboration and user experience can feel more document-centric than workspace-centric. If you're looking for a full collaboration environment rather than a document repository, you will find yourself adding another tool alongside it. Number 5. Google Workspace. Sometimes the best SharePoint alternative is simply using tools your team already knows. Google Workspace remains one of the easiest platforms to adopt. Docs, Sheets, Drive, Meet, Chat, everything works together with minimal training. What it does well: simple collaboration, real-time editing, fast adoption, excellent user experience, affordable entry point. Pricing starts at $8 per person per month. The limitation: governance. Advanced document management and complex permission structures aren't quite as robust as some enterprise-focused alternatives. For many growing companies, that's perfectly fine, but for highly regulated environments, maybe less so. Number 6. HyperOffice. If budget is a major factor, HyperOffice is one of the more affordable SharePoint alternatives out there. It's aimed at businesses that want a core collaboration features without the complexity or cost that often comes with larger enterprise platforms. What it does well: document sharing, team collaboration, project management, intranet capabilities, straightforward deployment. Pricing starts surprisingly low, with plans beginning at just a few dollars per user per month, while broader collaboration suites generally starts between $15 and $50 monthly for smaller teams. The catch: while HyperOffice covers the fundamentals well, it doesn't offer the same depth of integrations, ecosystem, or advanced functionality you will find on larger platforms. So if you're looking for a simple, cost-effective alternative to SharePoint, it's definitely worth considering. Number 7. Alfresco. If your biggest challenge is managing huge volumes of content and documents, Alfresco is worth considering. This is enterprise content management territory. What it does well: content governance, records management, compliance, document lifecycle management, open architecture. Large organizations with strict content requirements often find Alfresco particularly attractive. Baseline deployments for around 100 users often starts in the $15,000 to $20,000 range per year, and go up to $100K depending on the level of customization you require. Implementation time and cost can be substantial. This is not typically a plug-and-play solution. The reality is that SharePoint became popular because it tried to do a little bit of everything. The alternatives we have covered tend to do only a few of those things, but exceptionally well. So before comparing features, start by deciding what problem you are actually trying to solve. Better intranet, better document management, better project collaboration, or a better experience for your clients. Once you answer that question, the shortlist becomes a lot shorter. We have included a more detailed breakdown of all of these platforms in the links below. And if there are any SharePoint alternatives you have used and loved, let us know in the comments.